What's going on, everyone? I'm Alex, and today I'm taking a look at a budget TV box. So today I'm looking at the MX Plus. This box costs about $40, has 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage, and a quad-core processor. If you want to check out the unboxing and hands-on video, I left a link right on top there. So I'm gonna go connect this to the TV and we'll run a couple of tests and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I have the MX Plus connected to the TV. I am using a remote, the remote that came with it, and a mouse. Very straightforward, makes it much faster and easier to use. So first of all, as soon as you start up the box, you're gonna get this screen right here. You can add apps in each of these screens right here. But I'm gonna take you to settings and we'll take a quick look and see what's available for settings. So the screen resolution, I'm gonna set it to 1080p. I had it set for 720 for playing some games. So currently it's at 1080p. Here you can position the screen, but I'm sure you know how that goes. You can zoom in, zoom out, and so on. I'm currently connected to Wi-Fi. You can tell from the left corner there. Alright, sounds. I'm gonna show you what's available under sounds, digital sounds. So you can select how the sound is gonna go out. If you go into apps, basically you're just gonna see downloaded apps, system apps, and running apps. I did download a few apps and I did uninstall a few that came with the box. Okay, storage and reset. So if we go into storage, you're gonna see the total space. It's about 4 gigs, so not that much. I'm gonna show you into more settings the storage app so you have a better idea. So storage right here. So this is the internal storage that's available to begin with. So I don't have that much available at the moment. I only have like 500 megabytes. However, you can install an SD card. Unfortunately, you don't have the option anywhere to install apps on the SD card. So if you have a whole bunch of games, you're gonna be running out of space quite fast. Okay, going back here, I'm just gonna show you the about. So basically, to see how this is called, it's the MX Plus, and it's running Android version 5.1, and that's the build right there at the bottom. Languages, I'm quickly gonna show you what languages are available. So I'm gonna get the remote and scroll down. Hopefully you're gonna see the one that you're looking for. So quite a few languages available. Alright, so that's about it for languages. Playback settings, I'm just gonna show you what settings are available. In the more settings app, you basically get the regular Android app that doesn't have a skin. That's what this is basically. The Bluetooth, since it's here, it does work fine. I did try it on a couple of occasions. About media box. So this is the exact same thing that I just showed you earlier. If you go into system update, it's gonna say there are no updates. I'm not sure if this box will get any updates or not. Hopefully it does. It does have a couple of bugs. It stops every now and then. Some apps crash and so on. So I'm back here. If we go to remote and accessories, you can add an accessory, basically whatever, it's Bluetooth connected. If I go into the remote right here, on off, very straightforward. Alright, so let's see what apps are pre-installed. If I remember correctly, the Gmail app was pre-installed, Google Plus, Chrome, Kodi was not installed, so I had to install Kodi. The Maps app was installed, the Media Center, Miracast, what else? I believe this movie player was installed, MX Player, Netflix, the Play Store. But when you have the Play Store, you can basically install anything. I did install the Showbox. I'm not sure if all of you know what the Showbox is. It's basically, well, a free Netflix, really. I'm not sure what the copyright on that is. Probably not the best. But yeah, I'll show you how Showbox works on this. Okay, if you click here, you can basically add any app from the downloaded apps that you have to the main screen. And it's a pretty basic launcher here. I would suggest installing something else simpler. This kind of takes a lot of resources, and keep in mind you only have 1 gig of RAM. Well, I'm gonna start by showing you the Antutu score and the Geekbench score. I have a couple of screenshots right here. So let's start from this one. So the Antutu score on this box, it's 2600, 26,000 I mean. It's an okay score, like it's an understandable score for this quad-core processor. The 1 gig of RAM has trouble playing some games. A lot of games crash. I'm gonna show you a gameplay test a bit later. However, for those gameplays that I'm showing you, I had to close and open those apps at least 20 times. So games crash quite a bit on this. Here we have some more information from the Antutu benchmark score, so the available storage, the RAM, and the processor right here. Okay, the Geekbench score, so basically some information about it. This is the score, the multi-core score, it's 1750. So it's a pretty low score. Here you see like a comparison for the single core score, so 609, but look at other devices, how much more they have. But let's remember, this is a very cheap box. So this is the score for the multi-core, so 1750, but again compared to other devices it's gonna be quite low. But this is a $40 device. So that's the score that we get for Geekbench and Antutu. Since I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, I'm gonna show you how Miracast works. I have my Galaxy S6 right here in front of me. So I'm looking for the device, it found the device. Alright, so I'm gonna open the gallery app. I'll turn my phone around so it's on the entire screen. Alright. And that's my daughter singing, and that is me. So the Miracast works fairly well. Now let's take a look at Kodi. So I had to install Kodi, it doesn't come pre-installed. As I said before, it does crash every now and then, like not Kodi by itself, but a lot of apps seem to crash for no reason. However, if you do reset the box, they seem to work fine afterwards. So I don't believe Kodi is gonna work this time. So yeah, Kodi is iffy. I had a comment on the unboxing video from Someone saying that Kodi doesn't seem to work okay with them. But instead of Kodi, I will show you the show box. So the volume is at minimum for copyright reasons. So I'm just gonna play a quick movie for a couple of seconds so you can see how it goes. So it's gonna take a bit to start up. It's at 720p, so it's a good resolution, but this particular app I haven't found any movie that's higher than that. I'm gonna show you how it runs some 1080p movies from a memory stick that I have right there. And I'm only showing you this video so you can see how smooth it goes. Like, I haven't seen any movie that stops or anything like that. Depending on your connection speed, you may have like buffering every now and then, but I haven't had that for this. The Wi-Fi works very well. I'm gonna do a speed test. This first one is gonna be connected with the cable, so the cable is connected at the moment. And you can see that by the right corner, the top right corner here. Keep in mind my internet connection is slow. Yes, I'm in Canada, internet is very expensive for some reason, so yes, my speeds are gonna suck. So yeah, my maximum speed is 30, so it's basically at the maximum. After this, I will disconnect the cable and I will run the same test on Wi-Fi. So the results for both were very close, and Wi-Fi and with the cable. Playing GTA on medium settings seems to work fine, however the game crashes every now and then and you have to restart it. I had the same problem a couple of games and the game just restarts right after it starts. Playing Real Racing 3 goes smooth, however, I noticed that the game crashes quite a bit on this box, and that is quite unfortunate. However, the graphics are quite good and it goes really well. Even though I wasn't able to show you how Kodi works, it does come pre-installed with the XBMC. This is basically Kodi. It's like an older version, something like that. It seems that this one works much better. Okay, so it took me quite some time to find something that was working. My add-ons, well, the add-ons that were installed sucked. So you can tell it works pretty good. I mean, this is not HD by any means. However, just so you have an idea how smooth it goes. And that's it for Kodi, or this type of Kodi XMBC. So on YouTube I'm gonna play this video right here. I'm gonna maximize it and let's check out the quality that I can have it set on. YouTube on most of this box, well, on this one it actually lets us see it at 1080p. It kind of goes pretty good, I have to say. For some reason the YouTube app doesn't let all these Chinese boxes see at the maximum resolution, which is like 1080p, 2K or whatever. However, on this one it seems that it works fine. This is one of my own videos here, and it goes quite smooth, and the quality is really good. Alright, so YouTube works very good. I will quickly show you how browsing on Chrome goes. I'm just gonna open the Globe and Mail. And I'm just gonna scroll through a random article. Takes a while to load. But once it's loaded, it does seem to go quite good. So browsing on Chrome also works fairly well. And lastly, I have a couple of movies in different formats on that USB stick. I'm just gonna show you how those go. Let me just find out the... Okay, so I believe it's this USB right here. So this is 720p. Let's find the 1080p. So I found this one that's 1080p and MP4. Let me try opening it from the MX player. I'm gonna try playing this, a couple of seconds of this. Again, I'm not gonna have any sound on due to copyright issues for sure. I'm gonna skip just a bit so you can see some movement, and it does go very smooth, and it is extremely clear. And this is at 720p. I have this one that's at 1080p, and again I'll just play a couple of seconds of it. It takes a bit till it starts, but after that it seems to go fairly well. So this one goes very smooth as well. What else do I have here? Pretty much it's gonna be the same with any of these movies here. So overall this box needs some type of work, like the ROM needs a couple of updates. As I said, the apps keep crashing for some reason, and it becomes a bit annoying. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.